woman who's doing her own thing and being her own boss. And yeah, here I am at my thing here. Hold on, I'm just trying to adjust so I can. If this will work, I'm not sure. Oh! I know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm all right. There we go. That's more like it. All right. So good morning. How you doing? Yeah, it's Kim, your party artist here at my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. As you can see, I got the whole thing going on behind me. I got my doing a little bit of business over here, doing a little play over here, and just having a whole lot of fun here at my studio. And I hope you're having a great day. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you can hear me. I hope you can see me. I hope everything's going well with you. I I was just getting off the phone with my mom and trying to get everything kind of organized here too. So today is Magic Tuesday, and I hope you're having a great magical day. What we do here at Overhold Art and Entertainment Studio on a Magic Tuesday is give you a nice tarot card reading. So I have my cards here with me today, and just let me unwrap them for you. Yes, sometimes you have to pull it out of the wrapper. You know what I'm saying? All right, so there we go. We got these babies. Oh, of course, at the bottom is always the Fool. And who's the Fool? You're talking to her. Yeah, that's right. I used to be. I used to be a clown. Yeah, I was a clown for many years. And then around 2019, uh, yeah, 2019, I retired. Yeah, that's when everything kind of hit the fan, if you know what I mean. And so I give you this nice little tarot card reading on a Tuesday because you know it's a beautiful day and you're beautiful people, and I love you guys, and I want to see what's going to happen in your future, not just mine, but in yours as well. My mom was actually giving me a little bit of a heads up on what's coming for our future, and good luck. Okay, so let me just shuffle these cards. Hmm. All right, proper shuffle. And then I ask the cards, hey cards, what do you think is going to be happening this week? Because you know what, I forgot to give you one for last week. So sometimes what happens is I shuffle the cards, and what happens, one falls out or whatever the case may be. And or somebody out there, my beautiful audience, can say stop, and I'll stop and choose the first card, whatever pops up, that kind of thing. So I'm going to start with shuffling the cards. So I shuffle the cards, I shuffle the cards. For all of you who don't know it, I used to be a magician's assistant. Yes, I used to do a little bit of magic myself. I know all the tricks, so don't even bother trying to make anything up because I know all the tricks. I know the tricks. You know, I went to, I've seen a lot of David Copperfield. I've been to, I shook Uri Geller's hand. He said, call me Uri. I'm like, okay. Nice to meet you, Mr. Geller. Call me Yuri. I'm like, okay, yeah, it sounds good. I saw Chris Angel. Like I say, I used to do my own thing with, I was the magician's assistant for Ken McCready in the dynamic stylings of Ken McCready's magic, and was popping in and out of boxes, made things disappear, made things float, you know, that kind of stuff that hokey magic is made of. But along with hokey magic comes the real deal. And not only have I been a magician's assistant, but I've been the real deal too. I've had things happen which I can't explain, and I'm sure you guys probably had some things happen where you're like, hmm. But today we are concentrating on seeing what's going to fall out of my deck and what kind of luck we're going to have for this week. So I hope you're having a lucky week so far. What is it today? Yeah, today's just Tuesday. So Tuesday, this is like the day where, you know, you're halfway there and you're seeing how it's going. Hopefully this will help to improve things. Now, like I say, I usually shuffle till something falls out of my deck or somebody out there says, stop. Oh, say almost something. Stop dealing it and start. I mean, stop shuffling and start dealing. So, but I'm keeping going here. I'm just gonna wait till one falls out. Usually that's what happens. These cards are so freaking huge. They're too big for my hands, and I have a hard time shuffling. I've gotten better over the ages just because I've had them for so long that I've got my hang of shuffling them. But you know, there's always times where you know we have one fall out. Ooh, it's coming close. It's coming close, but I'm waiting for the one that's going to fall out, and the one that falls out is the one that was going to be dealing for the day. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that and see what happens. Okay. Are you terrified? I'm terrified. No, I'm not. I'm not. It's good. Okay, well, we got a few things going on here. Oh, okay. So, and for me today, I think the cards for me today said, I think it was the okay. What? Anyways, I'll do yours because you are the important ones out here today. All right. So, first one is the Eight of Pentacles, which is craftsmanship. So something that you've been building lately has been working out really well for you. Actually, you're at a point in your life where you find that things are starting to kind of chug along, maybe doing a little better than you were before. Okay, and this says, okay, I'm just going to read it here for you. Bear with me. If you are prepared to learn as you work carefully, attending all details lovingly, you will achieve great results. Be skillful and practical, and you will become a craftsperson, doing work for its own sake and not for speedy self gain or for others' profit. As you go about your task, think only about what you are doing and not at, about the rewards you expect as a result. And you will achieve a period of serene contentment following a job well done. So there's that. There's that for today. We got three of them. So and with that comes a major arcana card, which is the sun, le soleil, the sun. And I don't know if you noticed that the artwork for this is it's very pretty. So that's good. See this pretty artwork. The person who did these, I've had these forever. The person who did these, oh, good morning, hello, good day, night flower. And okay, so the soleil, the sun, and sun helps the flowers to grow like a night flower. Well, sometimes night flowers don't really need as much sun as regular flowers. Oh, hey, thank you. All right, so let me give you the one for today, which is 19. Okay, we're 19. So if that's a lucky number for you today, like the Major Arcana card is a good card because it is it shows you that there's something very important that it's trying to tell you. Okay, so with your craftsmanship, keep this in mind. Okay, it says everything will be sunny and bright. Love, friendships, and relationships of all kinds are highlighted. It's a time it's a time to emulate the sun's active creative ability to realize new works of art and love, being a dynamic sorry, let me just read the rest of it. Oh my gosh. So let me just take off my glasses. Let me just look a little bit more beautiful for you. Okay. Okay, so it says the sun. It is time to emulate the sun's active creative ability to realize new works of art and love. Be dynamic, inspiring, and an influential leader whose light shines for all to see. Show the world that you are who you are and what you have done. All right. And express yourself so that everyone you encounter will feel your warmth. Yeah. So even if the sun isn't shining, be the sun today because you are warm and beautiful and everything. So it's good to see you guys out there. Get out there and enjoy the sun too. Okay. But let me just warn you of something before you go, because there is something I have to warn you about. Okay, where did I put my glasses? Put my glasses on. Oh, there you are. Now I can see you. Okay, now the one last thing. This is this one here. Not particularly nice, though. Okay, this one is the Five of Swords, so bear with me. Five of Swords. Ah, and this is what we have to avoid, okay? Defeat. Okay, so through all those things, just make sure you keep yourself strong. Beware of defeat. So it says, if a problem presents itself in such a way that victory cannot be won or cost is too high, the fight must be surrendered. Accept this. Look to the future and remember that the storm will pass. Revenge or blame need not be given and need not be meted out, as this will just waste your precious resources that you still have remaining. So whatever you're doing, just make sure that don't feel regret revengeful or vengeful if anything just doesn't work out to your favor. Things just happen the way they are sometimes. Where no victory is possible, it is best to just walk away if you're lucky to be able to do so. Yeah, just like what I was talking about earlier with the email that I got earlier. I'm like, okay, there's only so much we can do. We can sit there and watch all the stuff that's unfolding around us, but unfortunately, we have no choices in the matter of how things go. But we can do the best with what we have, with what we have the time right now. So, oh boy. Okay, so that's what that means. Okay. So together, along with the sun, so shine the best that you can and show your craftsmanship, because mostly it'll be about you and how much you put into your day. And let me see what this is based on. Let me just make sure. Ah, and funny enough, it's based on magic. Magic Tuesday. Well, you know what? You couldn't think of a better way to end that particular reading. Well, it's perfect. All right. So let me reshuffle the cards for you. For good luck. There we go. And there we go. We have done a nice card reading for you. I'm sorry you got interrupted in between. Hopefully you guys are still out there loving this. This is always lots of fun for me. I love doing a little bit of this. Okay, let me just put this away. So welcome. I know tomorrow is Wellness Wednesday, and in Wellness Wednesday we like to have people talk about how art has influenced their lives and how it makes them feel good. I don't know about you, but when I do art, I feel fantastic. It makes me feel good. And oh, I've got my cup here, so let's do a cheers. Cheers, everyone! Here's to it and from it and to it again, because we never know when we'll be here to do it again. I'm on the edge, baby. Cheers. All right. Yeah, with what's going on in the world, sometimes you just got to smile and say, well, you know what? We can only do so much. We can only see what we can see. We can only do what we can do. But sometimes, especially on a Magic Tuesday, there's a little bit of je ne sais quoi that kind of just goes out there and makes you just that little extra bit of goodness, that little bit of, okay, life might be kind of like a little bit down, but it doesn't have to be for us. They can have to deal with all the bad stuff. We still have each other here, and we're still doing good. And I appreciate that, because you know what? It makes all the difference when you do a bunch of stuff. So okay, let me just backtrack a little bit and tell you guys. Um, yeah, I've been doing art and magic, like I say, for many many years, and the art of illusion has always been one of the things I always found very fascinating, like making things disappear or making things look like they're there. Like this picture of David Bowie over here. I know he's been staring at you, but David Bowie is not here, but I know it looks like he's here. Did I tell you that this is actually 4 pictures in one? Hey, thanks. Yeah, it's just always been that way. So let me just show you something that's cool. This is like a picture that you can take apart, and that's what I've always loved being able to do. The illusion of something being together, and you can take it apart. Hold on a second. Okay. Isn't that neat? All right. Together, it makes a complete picture. But and that's what the thing about doing something with people. You can take one to make one little thing, and you can kind of do it that way. But when you put it all together and see how good it turns out, it's like, wow, okay, these are the fun things about doing art that I enjoy. And I come here just to give you guys inspiration for just being out there to do your own art, because you should. Um, what can I say? I went to Sheridan College. I took classical animation, art fundamentals, and I always tell people I know enough I know about a little bit of almost everything to be dangerous. So I know a little bit of magic. I know enough to be dangerous with the real and the poofy things. Like I learned that from Doug Henning. They're like, ooh, I used to do like little tricks like no, like this. I don't know if I can do this or not. It's like, yeah. Anyways, that's my hokey magic trick, and of course, there's my clown trick, which if you guys didn't know, when I said I used to be a clown, I retired in 2019. I when people ask me, oh, what did you? I used to be a clown, and when they say, oh, do you do? I got this. This is my clown trick, and for those of you who know me, you've seen it before, and if it bothers you, too bad. I'm doing it again. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. You take your hands, you put them together like this, like you're the champion of the world. You ever laugh so hard that you know, I got when I was young, I used to try and go to church, but then they kicked me out because I'd start going, "Oh Lord, I love you, Lord." Now what are you doing? I'm praying. I'm praying. What's God saying? He's giving me kisses. God's giving me kisses. Get out of here. What are you doing, Kimmy? What do you think you are? Some kind of savior? No, they didn't kick me out. But you know, I probably would have gotten into more trouble if should I have stayed. You know, they have enough trouble already. They don't need me to be there. But yeah, so you know, that's another form of magic. The magic, the illusion of the unknown, the thought that there could be like there's you feel good about your life. Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day. You feel good about your life, and there's somebody that you want to, give, tell them like, oh, thank you very much. And like, but who do you tell? Everything's going great, and then like, who do you tell? You thank you for having life go great. Do I go to church? No, I haven't been to church. I've been to church to see people's baptisms. I've been to church to see weddings and stuff like that, but to honestly go to church, I haven't actually found a church that I really liked, to be to be quite honest. um I when I was 14, I read the Bible. I did. I thought, okay, well, you know what? People are talking about it. I'm just going to read it for myself, and that way I know. So I read and I read the New Testament, right? So I read the New Testament front to back. I love the Psalms. The Psalms are beautiful. If you're ever feeling down or low, read the Psalms. The Psalms will boost you up like nothing, okay? But the Proverbs and the Psalms, they're very they just like tell you a little bit about life and stuff like that, and that's all great and everything. But when I started to go to church, I was hoping to go to church for the reason of just social kind of things. But unfortunately, I don't know how to explain it, but there was people that wanted more from me than just being a friend. They wanted to a relationship of some sort, and I'm like, okay, well, I just still I'm not in that kind of frame of mind to do that kind of thing. I was not at that time. I just wanted to find friendship and consolation. So sometimes when it got to the point, uh, let me set you straight, okay? I was a Mormon once, yeah, because I tried it. Because you know why? I thought, I was talking to there's the sisters that used to come by, the sisters, and we talk about religion and stuff like that. And I thought, hey, this is a good place to go. So I decided, yeah, sure, I'll try it for a while. And again, like it was like I was just looking to find some piece of something. Not sure what it was, but but I thought that this would help. And unfortunately, it wasn't what I was looking for either. And I know some people's like, oh, well, you poo poo, you went and did what? And it's like, well, okay, well, it just goes to show you sometimes the religion that you want is something more in you, and it's something that's more like I say, when you want to express yourself and your love for everything that's going great and everything, just say it. I'm so happy. Say you're happy, because it's important people know. And when you want to like express, you say, I want to say to God, whatever God that there is out there, thank you very much. And it at that point, it's like, it's yeah, yeah, it's you realize that it's like it's something that's very personal, and it's something that you have to feel good about. And it's something that you have to feel good inside about too. Yeah. So I didn't mean this to become a sermon or anything like that. I enjoy, just hanging out and just showing you about art. But the art of even being of being a person is an art in itself, because there are times where you look at humanity as a whole and you're like, oh, no, I don't think we're going to make it. And then there's sometimes where you are inspired and you know that, okay, all the bad things that are out there, what do we got to do about it? Nothing. There's nothing that we can control. All we can control is all we have and all that we can show each other, right? So, and that's what I love to do with my art. I just want to show you art so you can express yourself too. The opposite of depression is creation. So I'm always saying, if you're feeling down, if you really want to express yourself, and just grab a pencil, just grab hold of paper, grab a pencil, just start drawing. Because sometimes when you draw things out too, it helps you see in a new perspective, and puts you in a better frame of mind, and hopefully it helps you. I always say that to be able to express yourself is always very important, because it puts you in a new frame of mind. Yeah, you really do feel a great release when you do. um, when you praise stuff, when you feel good about stuff. Now we can sit here and poo poo a whole bunch of stuff that's going wrong in the world and say, meh, meh, meh. But why? When you have the sun is shining, when the smell of fresh food, or the smell of something cooking, or the smell of, or just seeing beautiful blue sky is just, sometimes that's all it takes to be feeling better, breathtaking feels. I'm a simple person myself, so I'd like to keep it pretty simple. I don't think of anything. Everything is just like, if there's anything that I want, I just get it for myself, because life's too short to wait on things, because the longer you wait, the opportunity passes you by, so you sometimes just got to grab it by the horns and go for it. And that's what I've been doing lately. Like I told you, back in the past, I was in an eddy at one point, where it's like I'm just watching everybody just going past me and getting past me, and I'm like, what's going on? And that's when I realized, you got to push. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing hard to get to where you want to go in anything in this life. So, and practice is also very important. Keep that in mind, and move forward constantly. And that's the sermon for today. And I'm going to say thank you very much for tuning in to Kim Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. I'm your party artist. My name's Kim Overholt, and yeah, I enjoy. Here's to artistic genius, Pablo Picasso. His final words were, "Drink to me, and who am I to argue with genius?" So cheers. Mm. Good stuff. And on that note, like I say, I hope you have a fantastic day. Tune in tomorrow, and like Wellness Wednesdays tomorrow. And then we have Entertainment Thursday, where I get to be a crazy little ham for you. Enjoy it, because, like I say, it's a rare thing. No, no, it's not a rare thing. Okay, so and Friday, of course, is Feedback Friday, and I love to hear back from you guys. And thank you very much, Nightflower, for chiming in and hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. And for those of you who stuck around and maybe you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Hang out with me. I'm really not that bad. I do art. I do art. Hey, face painting. Now there's something. Yes, I can show you the. You know what? Maybe I'll save that for Friday. Friday face painting, and I can show you some tips and tricks for being. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. I think maybe I'll do that. I'll make it a nice face painting. I do enjoy doing that, and it's so relaxing if you think about it. So we'll do that on Friday. We'll make it face painting Friday, and I will come and hang out with you and show you some of the tricks and tips of being a really good face painter, okay? Because, Kimmy the Clown, we used to do it. Yeah, her and I. But in the meantime, you guys, peace out, brother, with a little bit added, as my mama used to say. And You guys, I know. Oh, you know what? I had a kid come to me one time when I used to work at Sharkston painting faces for the owner's exclusive. And one girl came to me and she said, I want to be a lion. And her mom chimed in and said, I thought you wanted to be a princess. And so I said, hey, how would you like to be a lion princess? And she went, oh, and I'm like, yeah. So I painted her up as a lion and I made a nice crown across her head and she was just ecstatic. She loved it. So, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I already did the lion thing. So yeah, I did for Halloween this year. I dressed up as a lion. So, and I am a lion. Rawr. Okay. But in the meantime, okay, I gotta go. And I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I try to keep as genuine and honest as possible, giving you what I can as an artist. And I hope you come back and see me sometime because you know I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so very much. All right, and I'll be doing a little bit of editing in the background later. But thank you so much, you guys. Cheers. Come back tomorrow. I'll be here. I should be. I'm hoping. All right. Yes.